Having an automatic car, that's class. Having smooth CVT with paddle shifters, that's outclass. Presenting the new Honda Amaze that comes with Honda Sensing ADAS technology, Honda Connect with 5-year subscription, smooth CVT with sporty paddle shifters and many more outclass features. So book your test drive today, the all-new Honda Amaze, here to outclass.
Two best friends, both alike in dignity.
Nurturing phantoms and courting the muse.
The hag divines when something must die.
Yes, that was Poog.
But this is huge.
The ego loves to seek,
but never to find. It was Berlant
and Novak
the whole time. Hi, how's it going?
Or is
Hello,
it Camilla
Cabello?
Cabello? Is it Camilla Cabello?
Maria Cabello. No?
Do you watch good movies?
Mix.
I find that I've been in a habit of watching shit.
Well, it depends what you mean.
Okay, so that's
Because,
true.
right?
Wait, no, but I did something. And I'm not trying to be a snob here. I'm not trying to. But generally speaking, I don't watch reality TV. Not because I don't.
You don't have to apologize.
Okay, of course I don't. Jesus. But the point is, I watched, and this is not even a remote exaggeration, in one sitting.
Oh.
And yes, I was recovering from the flu, but I was not sick. It was hardly symptomatic. So it's really not an excuse. 7 hours in one sitting of The Ultimatum.
What's that?
A dating show.
Is it?
There was a gay one and there's a straight one. And I've watched
You did
both.
also talk about, like, I don't watch reality TV, but oops, I loved Housewives. Remember that a couple years ago?
No, I watched the first season of Housewives or something.
Well, that week you were pretty into it.
Yeah.
To
No,
get through the
Orange
season.
County in New York City, the early days, very attached to. And I know there's great pleasure to be found. But I'm just saying, suddenly I'm aware. I watched a good movie the other day. I watched Tony Erdmann.
Haven't seen it.
You'll love it. It's unbelievable. It's incredible.
Depends what you mean, though, because depends what your relationship is to
Good.
Well, to what you're watching a movie for. So, like,
Sure. Like,
I yearn
Carry
for
On.
like action thrillers near nightly, okay,
Yeah.
to relax to.
Right.
I want to be like ready to go to take in like cinema. Okay. I want to be like I'm going to the museum or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, home viewing. I'm not saying you can't do it. You can.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun sometimes to cinema it up at home properly.
I was devastated you couldn't. And listen, I, of course, we need to be in the cinema. We need to physically go,
Yeah.
right? I was disappointed for the first time I couldn't stream Nosferatu, which I want to see in theaters. But the thought was, and what if it's too scary? What if I need to be home with it? Although I hear it's just about like coming and stuff. Like it's actually it's sexual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you fear a scary movie?
Not really. My partner does. I was trying
That's
to. I was
cute.
trying to.
Yeah, cover.
Yeah, I was trying to.
I mean, what's the
Maintain their
most
honor.
afraid you've ever been? Either sitting
Easy,
in a
easy,
cinema
easy,
or at
easy.
home.
I
watching
know.
a
I
horror
feel like we've
movie.
discussed this.
But
The
I've
most
forgotten the
terrified
answer.
I've ever been in a movie
Wait,
theater.
let me try. Wait.
And I
see
was
if
terrified.
Blair Witch.
The Descent.
See, that's interesting because what I remember so clearly about The Descent, right, is that
Blair Witch. I don't even think I had the stomach to see it in theater. I think I saw it at home and I was terrified. Rewatch could be really powerful.
Yeah.
Didn't it cost $14 to make and then it
Yeah.
grossed 17 million? 17 million was the highest number I could spontaneously
know.
come to. Pathetic.
wait, don't leave me.
Okay.
We've just begun.
No, I know.
It's like I think we're like taking timid steps into like a forest of a world.
No,
we're
no,
going
of
to talk
course
about.
we are.
Back to the list. She goes.
No.
I mean, I
went
like
and
it.
just saw
I'm glad you
Koia.
have one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, Koia protein drinks.
There's a new Koia. It's called, I'm just going to say this really
A
quickly.
different
'cause this
brand or a
isn't
new Koia
A new Koia.
from them?
Yes, from them. It's
Okay.
called Koia Elite.
No.
Plant-based, 32 grams of protein.
Was it not plant based before?
It always was. I'm just
Oh.
reinforcing that for you.
Thank you.
There's a new Koia. By the way, Koia, this is a final
This
warning
is your fight. This is
to
your
send pallets because it's called Koia Elite, 35 grams of protein, 4 grams of sugar.
I think I recall
30
this. I think I looked this up.
Elite?
There was
It's
something
$8.
a reason I opted not to get it.
It's $8.
What, a
Maybe that's
bottle?
the reason. $8 for a plastic bottle.
Wow.
Now I'm disparaging them. I want to support. We will be the face of Koia.
I've
Like
never
Christmas.
had one. So
I
what do
remember
you,
I
what
saw
do you
the
get it for?
Koia.
Protein, Kate?
Yeah. For like I need something. I'm not like
So
I've been
interesting.
on the way to the gym,
You-
immediate post-workout.
It's just shocking given your like, your usual rejections of all things that are sort of
I'm addicted to
crass in
Koia.
that way.
I'm addicted to Koia.
When it happens, it happens. It's wonderful. Do you remember? Sorry, I'll make a note about this to talk about it after. Drawing in class.
But I'm saving my Koia Elite for Sunday.
Oh wait, you saw Koia on your pad. What do I want to take? I want to get back. We'll
movie
get to those.
cinema, watching at home.
So
being scared.
What
Sixth
about
Sense
the
still
descent?
scares me. The Descent was terrifying. So there's a claustrophobia element. For those who haven't seen it, it takes place in a cave, and that's all I'm going to say. And actually, hardly. I mean, I'm so afraid of spoilers. Are you afraid of spoilers? I had a friend.
I
was
resent
leaving me a
them.
message,
Particularly when they go, "This doesn't spoil anything." I'll go. If you're saying
no, I don't want
words,
to hear anything.
it is.
It is. She was talking about The Brutalist, which I haven't seen yet, but I want to go see it in theaters. And she started to talk about like her feelings about it or family member. I go, no, it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay. Because some people will say that's not a spoiler.
To
saying
talk about
I
your
loved
feelings,
it, I didn't love it. Da, 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 da.
I'm like, careful. I mean, yeah. Opinions, yeah.
It's amazing how far I didn't know
you
Wicked
can't
was
ask
about
that.
Wizard of Oz.
No, I could sense
But
your lack of knowledge of Wicked. Like you were profoundly unaware.
Yeah, I had a sense
right?
because of the witch hat. But yeah.
No, but like
profoundly.
the
I've
musical.
Never heard a lick.
Right.
Never heard a chord.
Right.
Didn't know the names of the characters, didn't know anything.
Right.
I
and didn't know it was.
No, I'd say a couple weeks before
key.
seeing it, it was explained to me that it was an origin story. And I went,
right.
oh, that's interesting. That's fun.
Right. I mean, there was a musical, whatever. All right, we're not doing Wicked
for almost 6 months later. Okay.
Wait. But I want to stay with the Descent. Okay, hold on.
Ooh.
So, because to me, what I remember so distinctly about the Descent is
how
this
about
feeling
seven
of
women
choosing
into a cave.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, how about like you mean like you're pitching it fresh right now? Is like a kind of just like.
Well, by the way, a movie
welcome to an idea.
If you pitched it, wouldn't sound that great, right? Sound a little silly.
I think any vacation. I think they're familiar with the
scary.
With the vacation.
There's weird stuff
12
in it. That's
people
silly.
go on a vacation one by one, right? You know, that kind of thing, which I never don't enjoy. Okay. Watching them get knocked off, you know, whatever, right?
Of course.
Right. The assholes. They're always assholes, you know, like there's a very specific kind of acting, by the way, that I'm very interested in, which is kind of, you know, all those movies, Hostel, you know, like any of the ones where people are trying to have a good time. They're
always
overconfident.
people trying to have a good time.
Yeah. They're a little disrespectful of the land on which they tread.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone's coming for them. They're drunk. They're, you know, all of it. But what am I, the guy in fucking Scream? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, telling you that. So, but what I remember about the Descent was going, because I think my friend said that when she was watching the Descent, she was like, I would have killed myself instantly at any moment of. And by the way, you know, we're doing spoilers because
of
you're
course.
consuming.
Here we
media.
are doing spoilers.
I mean,
fast forward if you don't want to be spoiled on the Descent. Descent.
I think that's fair.
A horror.
I think we can talk about
movie
it.
from what 20.
I mean,
07 or something.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah. But these moments where it's like, do the scary thing to maybe survive, you know, like just panicking and instantly throwing yourself into the fucking pit of snakes, whatever. You know what I mean? Like not rising to the challenge.
Right, to survive.
We just got to walk across that beam, any of that, right?
Yeah.
By the way, wouldn't you love to be in a movie? I'm going to write a movie for us where we have to walk across a beam, across a great ravine. Because guess what? Or a rickety bridge. Guess what? Never don't want to watch that scene.
Walking over the bridge. What's scarier to you? Plank?
Beam? Or like a tree?
Yeah.
Rickety
Rounded.
bridge. Right. Okay,
rickety bridge.
Yeah. Right,
hold
on. Let me think about this.
And it's like this. But if you're holding on, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but to me, the rickety bridge has like missing and very falling
apart. Yeah.
Steps. So like any step is kind of a risk. I feel like the rickety, those bridges, you're gonna end up hanging from the rope, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but
versus
still,
this plank 2x4.
2x4 plank.
Because the straight thing, and that's right. Because if you put a 2x4 on the ground, on solid ground, off you go running.
I know.
And then if it's suspended 40 stories above the ground, you fall to your death instantly.
I mean, and then rounded.
By the way, you know what you need to bring back?
Rounded
Man on Wire. Bring back Man on Wire.
You mean watching it? Were you the person I talked to who had never seen? Oh no, of course not. Sorry.
What'd you think?
No. It's literally
I need to know the Descent.
It's worse than that. Okay. Because it was someone I was close to and never seen it, and it made no sense to me.
What?
And it's something we've talked about endlessly.
What? Just tell me.
It couldn't be worse. I want to do another guess of what would be the most ridiculous thing for me to think you hadn't seen.
Interstellar.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, Grizzly Man.
Oh, yeah.
Something we've talked about at length.
Yeah.
Anyway, you and me are in the cave, whatever. Any of this stuff. Rising to the occasion. This is what I'm saying, Kate. How would we do? We'd do it, right? I mean, we would do it. We'd walk across the beam.
Would we?
What would you say? Wait for help?
Yeah.
We'll die out here.
Help's on the way. I can feel it.
Oh,
That's my
wow.
line.
See, yeah, helps in the way I can feel it. That's interesting. I wonder. I'm going, wait, what would this be like?
Well, by the way, have you ever? I've had a couple fears around a hike. Sun's going down.
Things go sour.
John and I once were on a hike in Ojai, and it kind of was like we didn't know where we were exactly. Sun starts to set. I go, let's head back. We were kind of racing against the sun going down because it was like we.
And did you acknowledge
know.
it with each other? Like,
yeah, no, of course.
Were you like, this is scary?
Yeah. A little bit. We're like, maybe we should turn back. Yeah, wait, we've actually been. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, the sun's going down. Yeah, we actually don't. We won't be able to find our way in the dark. Kind of raced back against the clock, made it back, and there was I felt pretty confident it'll be fine, but there was a little piece of me that was genuinely like, let's get back.
Is it monster in the woods? Is it abduction? Is it
more monster in the woods, animals, starvation,
so
no water?
So survival, not
survival, bodily,
not
survival.
Evil,
no,
and not
although
the evil
of
man, or is that mixed in?
No, I don't actually fear evil.
No,
of man.
you fear nature.
Yeah,
taking what's right.
I fear nature with respect, and I'm honored to fear nature.
I mean, and by the way, I don't think that's even enough.
Nature's not.
By the way,
nature's not possible.
The wave's
of
coming.
Evil.
Okay, and you're going. Like, I fear you, I honor you. Okay, again, it's like the wave doesn't turn back.
But nature doesn't
give a shit.
Nature's not capable of evil.
Right. This is
interesting.
This is and some people.
Actually, I don't believe evil exists. Evil doesn't exist, or whatever. But
careful.
But yeah, I honor you. A wave coming toward.
Yeah.
No, I saw a video. I saw a video today that I was astonished by. It's like when's the last time you were astonished? Of a glacier melting, and it goes like capsize. It's like goes like this, and then the bottom of it, it's like never been. It's like this.
Never seen.
And it's like a ship. It's like a mountain of blue, most beautiful shade of blue of pure ice, and it's like you can't even fathom what you're looking at.
That makes me in the mood to watch
Northern Lights. Any interest?
Do you mean
going to Alaska or whatever?
Oh, not so much for the Northern Lights, but more to see the sheer ice forms like you're talking about.
I watch a lot of.
My
partner was making fun of me as I was screen recording the glacier video because they were like, "You are so obsessed with the ocean and like oceanic oddities." Like I watch a lot of shark videos.
Well, it's very interesting given
what
that I'm beyond interested and drawn to the sea and a captain's life. And
right, totally.
So there's something here. I'm sure we've delved into this, but
I'm not. Yeah,
us on the sea. There's history here.
There's huge history.
When you said like haunted me.
Oh yeah,
like the seeing something like slowly
something you've never
slip
seen
into
before.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. Like seeing basic physics that
In
you
action.
could watch happen right here. And you push
yeah.
something and it falls over.
Yeah.
It's as easy as and it's just playing out on a larger size. And you're like, yeah, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So why am I and yet when it's that mountain falling over on itself,
you're in awe.
You're in awe and horror. Scale is everything.
Yeah, scale is everything. Plant near my bedroom door. When you talk about nature taking hold,
the one you bitching about.
Yeah, that was.
We've been hearing about your dad. I told you.
I said I want to.
I told you it would come back.
The one near my bedroom. Is that the one you mean?
The Poog, Anvilia?
No, not that.
Oh,
one.
okay. Because by the way, one that I thought was gone.
Yeah.
Has blossomed anew.
I love that. No. There's a plant near my bedroom door that's kind of like, what is that? It's kind of like I hate to say it, but a little ugly.
The plant?
And I got my gardener called it ugly. No, he didn't. But he suggested we could replace that with something. I felt instantly bad for the plant.
Of course. I feel horrible for it as well.
But I'm just, when you see nature, like what I'm trying to say is out of fucking nowhere, flowers all over it. Flowers. I go, who blooms in January?
Yeah.
A lot of people,
heard about this.
A lot of people
It's
do
interesting because
so these huge pink flowers I've never seen. Today,
right.
I counted 6 bees. And I go, this is a hazard because I went to go outside. I saw pop, 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 6 bees watching them in there going crazy.
Loving
and I was
it.
like excited.
Going
I was like,
wild.
this is great. Changed my route outside of my house though.
Right now you're living in their world.
I have to tent this door now. Exactly.
Can you move the plant or it's in the
It's
in the
deep
earth?
in the ground. Oh yeah. No. I'll just, By the way, where do bees go? And the bees are just gone at night. Isn't that interesting? They're just completely gone. Have you ever seen a bee at night? No. Do they go home at night? They go to their hive at night. They have to. Why wouldn't they be pollinating the bird in the day? Why wouldn't they be pollinating the flower in the day?
Thinking about that. I guess they have to
Worker
rest
bee.
also.
Something about it must be. Yeah, they must go home to go to sleep. And
I think they could sleep anywhere.
I don't know. They probably need to be like in the hive. Speaking of sleeping.
Oh, they need to be brought into the vibration of like fall into the vibration. About the plant, I told my neighbor if she sees me potting something,
Just
to ask me how my book's coming along.
It's so funny.
I mean, seriously, it's over for me.
Are you potting a lot?
No, but I'm struggling with throwing out these pots that I got that I slowly collected.
Well, by the way, listen to this. I have something worse than that.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was getting rid of her pots. And I took them.
You accepted them. You said, I've got a backyard to fill.
I go, pot. I go, these look pretty nice. New plan for me. Indoor tree. Not a plant, tree.
Well, yeah. But.
Taking suggestions. What?
No.
Not like tree, like thick tree, but like,
yeah.
you know.
No, I think I know what you mean.
Olive tree, indoor olive tree?
Anytime I've dabbled with the indoor plant, I've become afraid where they're like, and be careful though, like it attracts bugs.
I know. And
or like,
in
or,
them.
you know, and you just go like, never again.
I know,
like,
I don't want, I don't want bugs, as we know.
You know, so sometimes to live a life of.
Ants are mysterious. I'll never understand them and their little plan.
Oh, yeah. I prefer to ignore them and go about my day. I mean, like, in general.
When they're suddenly bleeding out of a crack.
It's disgusting.
It's crazy.
Have you watched La Palma or whatever yet?
Oh, no.
You were like, this? I love when I recommend something to you and then you send me a screen grab. I feel like it's a screen grab when it's a photo of media, even though it was a photo of your screen. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, like you send me a photo of your TV, but I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Like this? You know what I mean? It's like La Palma on Netflix. Meanwhile, isn't it like second in the nation? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, and what made you go,
Hog
could
feed?
it be this?
Because the poster looked something about it seemed so.
Well, did you notice you saw what it was about?
And then I knew it was right after the
did
fact.
That do
I
anything
realized
for you?
it was. No, I didn't get that. I didn't click it. But I saw that it was something happens on a vacation. Wait, this is what she's loving.
And it's like 8 episodes or something.
Oh, I thought it was a feature.
No. And I mean, again, don't want to give emotional sort of vibe, but I almost, it's like, it's, you know,
I left out
action, but it is what?
I just left out a movie that terrified me for real and stayed with me.
It?
Paranormal Activity, of course, really fucking scared me. And there were parts in it that I still think about it. Blair Witch.
That's why I had the memory of Blair Witch.
Yeah.
I know it scares you when she's dragged.
No,
suddenly.
No.
What scares you? Waiting.
I'm not a child. Sudden dragging doesn't scare me. What scares me is
in that movie
is the
sudden dragging.
I'll tell you what
final.
Me. Here's what scares me. It's really well done.
I'm sorry to doubt you.
When they go into the attic. What the fuck is that? Oh God! And it's the picture of her that scared me. And then when they're doing a time-lapse video, surveillance video, and it's her walking over to the edge of the bed, and for like 6 hours she's standing there. And it's like,
oh,
yeah, that scares me.
So when it's sped up, I get afraid because the information's coming too fast. I'm not ready for it. I don't want to see what happened.
The fast forward,
like the
time
you were
lapse.
describing, the time lapse. Also, the like camera,
genius, the
panning,
fan,
terrifying, right? Like they're taking me, whoa, you know, like all you can do is shut your eyes. What about when all you can do is shut your eyes?
That's so
when you're
cool.
like, I'll be safe if I shut my eyes.
If you're closing your eyes, they've done it.
Well, guess who's
goddamn
goddamn hero? And no one should be surprised, Dr. Loretta.
Dr. Loretta has been a huge supporter of ours.
I wanted to let everybody know about the Build Your Bundle option on her website. What do? You bundle the products, you get a discount. It's quite exciting. As always, choose your cleanser, choose your exfoliator, choose your serum, choose your moisturizer. Yep, okay. Choose your eye care, choose your sunscreen, choose your mask, choose your accessory. There's a mask applicator brush I didn't know about. If I were to, for the new year, get into the game of applying masks via not just my mitts, but another way. I'm thinking of getting into their sunscreens beyond, because we've got the one, there's a new one, mineral sunscreen fluid, SPF 40, that I've not used. Anyway, we're so excited and glad to have Dr. Loretta. Make sure to go to drloretta.com/hags and use the code HAGS at checkout for 15% off.
your first order.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Dr. Loretta.
I've come alive. I'm drinking a delicious drink. Others are. Coffee is here. Anyway, what was I just saying? What were we talking about?
Couldn't tell you.
I was hot on cinema. Was I telling you about to watch La Palma, the series? I think I was.
You were telling
and
me
I think
that.
I was saying that it's, and I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. I don't think it is. Tonally, I think it's like big action, but it has elements of force majeure.
Wow. Well, that's a review. There's the
So that's all I'm
there's
saying.
the pull quote.
Okay, take me away now.
Okay. I have a question.
Mm-hmm,
Aches and pains.
I'm listening.
Minor aches and pains. So last night, and I was telling you about it, I had a slight, not severe,
I
not even
barely dressed under here, so if
I'd say
anyone's
it's
wondering what's going on. Okay,
it was mild,
yes.
a notch below my, but it was this pain in my neck, and when I went home, I breathed in through my nose, it was exacerbated. And I said that to my partner.
The way once you get an ailment,
and they went, they went,
Miss.
Mrs. Medical Mystery. Because I was like, you ever get that? I was like, you get that, right? You breathe in, it hurts in your neck. They were like, not really. But and I was like, yeah, it's gone. Today's gone. So aches and pains, minor aches and pains.
What to be done?
Well,
or how
a couple
to,
things.
How to,
By the way, I need to check up.
You need a paradigm shift?
I don't think my doctor checked in on me, which
well,
I don't like.
Are we going to do Crazy Week this year? Remember? Where we do all our appointments together 1 week?
It'd be fun.
1 week.
I got an $160
You know what
bill
we're getting?
today
You know
for
what
my
we're
flu
owed?
test. They should tell you.
What?
I
Your
just want
flu test?
quickly-
Wait, are you joking?
No, I want to just quickly say.
Oh, urgent care.
Went to urgent care. No,
You paid
$25.
$25
And
live.
I go, look at me. I go, check my
Yeah.
ass while you're at it. But just in theory, because I just felt excited.
Yeah.
Me trying to make it clear that it didn't check my ass and nothing's wrong with
No,
my
I know.
ass.
You really
My ass is fine. It's gorgeous.
Pull back in that
Never had
way.
issues there. No, but I'll just say that when I was at urgent care with chest pain, it turned out to be the flu, I asked, I was like, well, could I be tested for COVID and the flu? And they were being sort of weird about it. And I just thought, isn't that odd? Like, I'm at the fucking hospital.
Right.
Like, I'm having the
Isn't it
symptoms.
like a
Test
swab
me.
in a
It
jar?
was like they wouldn't, just something I sensed, like that they were
Yeah.
being weird about it. And I was like,
you really want that? Or something?
not even that. They were like,
Yeah.
we can talk about testing you. I'm like, well, what? Yeah, what? And then no mention of cost, which I find rude.
So wait.
And then they said to me, and then the nurse
Yeah.
calls me and goes, you're positive for flu. And then she was like, do you want me to run it through a COVID test too? She goes, I suggest we don't because the quarantine period's the same and your symptoms
Meaning
don't
you could
seem
have
COVID like.
both? Was that the implication?
She suggested I not do the COVID, so I went, okay, sure, let's do flu. Later, of course, in the night, regretted it.
Because
But now I'm realizing maybe she was like, let's not run the COVID test because it costs more money. But no mention of
wait,
money.
huge question. Can you fully have both at once?
Yes, absolutely, 100% you can. And then I left. I checked out of the appointment, and they don't go, okay, here's your final bill. No mention of that. And then I get a bill for $166. No mention. And again, but I don't know. I just found it quite outrageous. And that's why I'm moving.
I was relieved because
Sweden.
I was afraid I was going to get like a $6,000 thing for my emergency
Oh,
room
I'm sorry.
visit.
I buried the lead. I have to interrupt again.
Yeah.
The whole visit cost $868, but thank God my insurance covered all of it except for $166. So you're trying to tell me that if I were not insured, going there, I have chest pains, test, $8,000. Let's just call it $900. High eights.
But I was relieved because it was somehow $225.
Thank God, and not
How?
$6,000. I don't know
And
because
whatever.
he had lipstick on. They go give her a
maybe.
little cheaper
Remember there was that-
ambulance ride.
I keep. This is not supposed to be open. Okay. So whoever. This isn't about
Your
that
honkers
today.
Yeah,
Honkers is like such an interesting word because look how giddy I am from the coffee.
I know.
Okay, like or the relief of it. I don't even know if it's hit. You know what I mean?
My electrolytes. I gotta go grab those. Element, please send more Element because I'm paying for it now.
And if Element is not up to the task, I will take Superior. By the way, you know who did offer us and gave it to us? Buoy. Have you used the buoys?
Oh my God, the liquids.
Yeah.
No. All right, buoy.
They're there in your home. Okay, yesterday I went through my cabinet,
Fuck.
dumped all of the electrolytes into one sack,
Mm-hmm.
and said, "This is where the electrolytes
Electrolyte
live
sack.
now." Because where are we with the magnesium? Okay, because people
Okay,
send it
I'm
to
gonna
us.
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you
the
this.
berry, the
Magnesium is essential.
L-theanine.
Is essential.
Yeah.
There's a magnesium glycinate.
Why are they always blue? Why are they always blue? Blue lemonade. Why is every magnesium?
I think it's
thing blue
psychological.
lemonade?
It's like, oh, it's blue.
Different-
like
different
sleeping.
brands.
Go to sleep. Hush.
It's not. There's nothing blue in there.
I don't think so. No.
It's weird.
It is
Blue
weird.
lemon.
No,
Across
I
brands.
know. Blue.
Fruit and juice.
It's something about it's
You
marketing.
have trouble throwing out
a jar?
a moon juice jar because they're kind of
Well, it's
that's
beautiful.
a nice
Why are you
solid
throwing
jar
it out?
when you finish.
Oh, when you finish. Yeah, you're recycling it.
Well, sure. I
Obviously.
just no. What I mean is
Make a soy
well,
candle.
sure.
Make a candle in it.
How many candles can you make? This is whenever they try to pull the whole you can craft.
I've never made a
Craft
candle.
as a form of recycling cannot hold.
I had
right?
a vision of myself.
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
No, I know.
But
No, of
everything
course
is going to
not.
be a blanket. You know
What if?
you know what I mean?
What's a craft that
Okay,
you
a
could see
craft?
me doing?
Oh, wait! I just came across one that I
Because
thought.
I shut down
that I
around
thought,
crafts.
wait, this could actually be a thing.
I
could do.
had an
Oh, I'll
incredible.
tell you.
I
what
was
the cra-
transformed
I'll
by
tell you,
crafts.
I'll tell you.
I was transformed.
Holiday is how you do it.
No,
Kate.
well, I was transformed by crafts years ago. I had my first transcendent craft experience, and I made
Making
popsicle ornaments with a child.
Yeah.
And I was like, completely transformed. I
Here's
made
the thing, because you're not
where are
making
they?
something. You're not making the child.
No, my crafts.
Well, do you have a place where you store your
I
ornaments?
gave my mom one.
By the way, what about this? Christmas right now for me is in a drawer.
Permanent drawer, Christmas
It's just-
drawer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's where you can do crafting. Okay, it is. You can do crafting for entertaining and for holiday,
Okay.
and that's it. Because here's where
Go
Kate
go
Berlant's not
entertaining.
doing
Sub
crafting.
sub.
You're not doing it for things that are going to live in your home permanently.
No. Give
You're
me
not going, I'm
hosting
making a
crafts.
lamp.
Hosting
That's
crafts.
what I'm talking about.
Entertainment crafts.
So, for example, you go.
non-Christmas.
I'm going to take all the
specific.
Maxwell coffee cans and rip off the thing, and then I'm going to tap into them, little holes, and put lights in them. And they're gonna. Okay, I did that craft one year, like at Christmas. The point is,
Okay.
you go, and they're going to line the.
Give me a
driveway.
garland craft.
Okay, make a garland. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I
For
don't know.
Christmas?
No, not non-Christmas related craft.
Yeah. So, well, I'm saying other holidays.
Right.
So, like.
Non-holiday related. Sorry, I
Okay,
should be
certainly.
specific.
Okay, let's. Oh, so you're back to entertaining only.
Entertaining only.
All right, let me think. Let me come up with this. This is
You know
good.
what I saw?
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, I got number one.
What?
Name cards.
Ooh. But wait, where do they go?
When you seat your guests.
So you make the name cards in advance, knowing they'll come over eventually?
No, I mean like you plan a dinner party.
Yeah.
And then you get to crafting.
Oh,
Are
I
you
see what
trying
you're
to?
saying.
Here's what I'm trying to understand. Are you saying how do I get something where I'm crafting every Saturday and it's going to good use?
I won't ever. No, I don't really know what I'm asking. Of course,
Are you looking for a
something
not
to
a hobby
yeah,
exactly?
hobby,
but
something to do with
I feel like I just
something to do instead
came
of
up
being
with
on my
one.
phone. But listen to this. I saw,
Yeah.
and obviously I won't do this, but Instagram fed me this woman, and she's like, I turned my utility closet.
$900 a month.
I turned
Right.
my utility closet into my to a walk-in bar. Pretty
Okay.
impressive what she did, I have to say.
You mean a walk-in bar is in like
Like a bar, like you
Yeah.
open it and then there's a little bar in there.
that's where you keep all your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard? Alcohol, level 1 carcinogen.
I haven't heard.
Yep.
But
Surgeon General warning.
really?
They're
with
trying
meats.
petitioning to get it on.
Okay, so it's not there yet. But
Oh,
yeah,
you
I
know,
mean,
genetic
what did we
disposition,
think?
all
Yeah,
this
what did
stuff.
we-
No,
what
I
did
know.
we
We knew
think?
it was bad, but
I mean, well,
maybe not level 1. That might be.
why? Well, that is relevant.
Hmm.
We got to look into this.
No, it's.
But
I
it's
think
like-
they're saying
Yeah,
it's one
why
of the
would we think? There's anything about
pouring
alcohol,
alcohol
right?
into your
You're
mouth.
poison, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then like,
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
Okay, like the idea, and we really believe,
I know,
we really
I know,
believe that
I
it's
know.
like natural,
I
that
know.
it's like how what we're meant to do,
And then
like,
you're soaring. Yeah.
like,
You're
a
going
bit
up
of
to
the
people and
old,
shaking
a
them.
bit of the old,
Yeah, I know. You wake up the next day in pain
Yeah.
and agony.
like you survive. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, okay, but the fact that like a little bit like this. I mean, let's get real. We enjoy a touch of death. We enjoy dipping our toe into death
Yeah.
daily. This is,
Yeah.
I think, makes us feel
Makes us
a
human.
sense of control.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mhm.
to court
To
death.
dance on the edge.
Yeah, to dance on the edge. To say, look, I'm not running from you. I'm stepping towards you.
It's a poetic way to approach alcohol.
And cigarettes, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And any of it. A dance with death.
I get scared when
The
I
new,
take
the new
Dayquil.
approach, as you should.
Yeah.
I
I told
mean-
you, I Googled. I was texting you about this, I think. When I had the flu, I took Dayquil and I was like, And
Yeah,
I was
you
in
texted
bed
me
and I was like,
and
I
said,
texted
could
you
it be
and my
that? And then
mother,
you said, should I go to urgent
and
care?
I
And
called my
said,
partner
you know,
on the
yeah.
phone. Well, because I texted.
If you're having, chest pain.
No, because I was like, chest pain, Dayquil,
Right.
question mark. And it was like, yes, if you experience chest pain, taking Dayquil, immediately seek medical. And I copied it and texted my partner it. And then they called me. They're like, I'm driving. I just saw a medical emergency room. Like, what's going on? And I was like, sorry, I just, my.
What's the latest medical emergency that I thought was happening but wasn't? I'm trying to think. Nothing's coming to mind. I figured out the whole, squeeze your leg muscle. If you stand up too fast and you're blacking out, remember I was talking about that?
Oh, yeah.
Just pump the thigh muscles a few
Meaning
times.
what? Like
The
up
blood
and down,
goes
up
back,
and down?
it's fine.
Oh.
No, like squeeze them.
Oh.
Isometrically.
With your hands?
No.
Oh. Like
flex them.
Yeah, flex them.
I feel alive, but I can't remember what we're talking
Bill
about.
Clinton was in my dream really quickly last night.
Classic.
He was confessing to me
one
how
of the
much
13 archetypes.
I know.
Loves you.
How much he loved
Your work?
Monica.
Oh.
And it was
here we
clear as day.
go.
He goes to me, I would sit in the Oval Office and I would weep.
I love that.
Just so strange. Like,
I love that.
it's just like where did that come from?
Well,
I mean, the culture, obviously,
right.
but I'm not kidding. No mention of Monica in the last whatever. No, Bill Clinton. Like, it's just funny because it's my youth. It's like I was the exact age when that captivated the nation, and so it's like,
yeah, for us, it's a true.
And I have a strong memory of Bill Clinton arriving in LA and standing. I didn't actually salute him, but it was like I knew that he was driving by. It was like a freak thing where I was out, and then it was like, oh, that's like Bill Clinton's here. By the way, was Bill Clinton actually in a car going by? Doubtful. Maybe there was just traffic that day. But in my mind, I was like, Bill Clinton. Like, it was like.
Were other people saying that was Bill?
I don't remember. But in my memory, and I prefer to remember it as such, Bill Clinton drove by me in a car.
When
I saw Obama
met
once.
him. She said his charisma
coming out of
was
Kmart.
absolutely legit.
Oh, I've heard that Bill Clinton will talk anyone's pants off.
Yeah.
I heard someone talking about the most charming motherfucker.
He's got the fucking X factor.
You talk to this guy and you're like, let's fuck. Okay.
Isn't it fun to hear about someone's
swagger?
Charm, swagger,
Yeah.
like to hear about it secondhand with no personal evidence of it. Like it's such a fun
what a dream.
It's such a fun to be like, have you heard? Like I think of Talented Mr. Ripley all the time. Like the sun, it's like the sun, the warmth of the sun upon you, whatever.
Yeah.
I had this feeling because I've got a pen and a pencil. Maybe I don't even know. In my mind, your schooling was like abstract or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But were you
I went
taking
to
notes in
very
class?
traditional middle school, high school.
And were you taking notes in class and then writing things between you and your own self in your notebook? Like drawing things? Like what do
you mean drawing?
Just like doodling in your notebook. Like you've doodled some circles there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, I won the Marginalia Award.
Oh, right.
In middle school, high school.
What a high school to even have that award.
My amazing English teacher invented it. It was because I drew Agamemnon crying in the margins of the Odyssey.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
Agamemnon.
Yeah.
I want to investigate the platitudes, right, that are on pillows and carved wood, okay, that they're selling in Target, etc.
Oh, okay.
And go, what if you did devote your life to them, okay? So what I'm saying is...
A nagging wife might save your life.
Okay. But they don't even have that anymore. It's like 80s.
I want that.
Now it's literally, do something that scares you every day.
Right. I never liked that one.
Why?
Okay, here's why. Because of how it's abused. Jumping off a bungee jumping.
Right.
It's like,
Four
no,
versions,
apologize.
Right.
You know?
Have the courage to forgive. Yeah.
God, you know what's unbelievable? I was around someone and I watched them say to someone else, someone that I know, whatever. I have to say, I just feel like there was a period there I was around you and I was really obnoxious and I was on a lot of drugs and I just have to apologize. This person was apologizing.
It sounds very like amends.
Yeah, but it
wasn't.
It was just well done.
And it wasn't.
And I went,
formal.
damn, it's a young person doing this.
Interesting.
I was like, people don't have the courage.
Did it have an effect?
It worked. They did it very elegantly.
Right. It worked. So immediately I'm questioning that. I'm like, it was a tactic. They learned early. You can butter people up by owning
past ills.
Yeah. Me wanting to question it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because secondhand, everything sounds shitty.
Yeah. But my retelling
when you're
of it was bad.
I saw the cutest child do the cutest thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like, she had pigtails, and she said, "Mommy rubs my tummy." Okay, and you're like, she sounds hideous, and that doesn't sound cute.
Having an automatic car, that's class. Having smooth CVT with paddle shifters, that's outclass. Presenting the new Honda Amaze that comes with Honda Sensing ADAS technology, Honda Connect with 5-year subscription, smooth CVT with sporty paddle shifters and many more outclass features. So book your test drive today, the all-new Honda Amaze, here to outclass.
Cattle industry being upheld by whey protein, colostrum, and cottage cheese trends.
You were so close there. Until cringe.
It's like I had a real show.
Yeah, you were dead on.
Yeah.
Cringe. Now, you're telling me colostrum. I know you were, weren't you pushing?
Armra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't be talking about them much. Listen to pony up. Okay. But you're saying,
No, I just
if we're
saw
getting
something.
stuff off the
I
cows,
saw someone talking about this because everyone's
Wait, what's whey from? Whey is
it's fat.
Whey is
It's
from the
animal
cow?
protein, right? It's like I think it's from milk.
I don't know. I don't take
I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a
Yeah.
milk thing. But no, because in the last several years we've seen people aren't drinking milk as much. They want oat milk, they want almond milk, they want, So the dairy industry has really taken a hit as a result.
and they're trying to
So
get
now
to
they're going
the
the cottage
they're
cheese.
trying to get to the
By the way, I literally had
the cottage cheese thing. We talked about this.
I
Right?
made today
Weren't
what?
they paying? There's a room, but like the cottage cheese industry was like behind all the cottage cheese. I can't remember if
I'm
I
sure
thought this
with the
or-
viral TikTok shit.
yeah, like they
By the way, it works because
float
today
the money in.
today I made the cottage cheese egg wrap.
Really,
It's unbelievable. And then I was devastated because, let's just say I took half, I left half in the oven, it burnt, and I was beside myself.
the other day my Instapot told me that something was burning. It yelled to me from the kitchen.
No.
Not words. I don't need words. I don't want
Beeps?
them. Beeps came in on the screen. It said food burning.
How
I
does it
opened
burn?
up. I dealt with it. Well,
Not enough liquid?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, those oat groats, those buckwheat groats.
Still considering
They
buying.
soak it up. You're going to have to. It's very exciting.
Do you ever have this? You go, am I healing a huge emotional wound? Am I free? Start to celebrate it a little bit.
Mhm.
Like,
And
oh
then
my God, maybe it's
the
happening.
next
Maybe I'm
day,
changing. Maybe
immediately pulled back to the old
no,
ways.
no.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like,
Have I
can't-
ever healed?
yeah. Have you ever woken up and, the curse is lifted, it's over? Is it possible?
We're talking like emotional, psychological.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about my restless leg syndrome.
No.
That we're lifted.
Talking about fixations or things that can just suddenly be lifted in the night, or worries, concerns, paranoias.
I don't
Pluto's
know.
out of orbit for me or something.
What?
Pluto
Separate? Wait, is this a separate idea?
is connected.
Oh,
I was told, this is the power
Oh,
of
really?
suggestion. I was told, and by the way, this is like the Instagram hell of like scrolling, and then it's a guy like, it's like a scam. It's like, these signs will be radically transformed this year, whatever. And I was like,
Yeah.
fine. And then, name's my sign, says Cancer.
Oh.
Pluto's moving out
when
of
you
the
said
whatever.
you meant the you that he was talking to. You as an
Me.
audience.
No, but then
Not
you
Kate
and
Berlant.
I know, and I go, can it happen? Have you felt change in your life ever? But have you?
No, let's think about that.
Yeah.
Let me think. Well, I remember being like, the meds must finally be working, or
Yeah.
something's happening, and I like self-reporting is always a challenge, right? Like in anything, like the patient. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I
look,
felt
my smile, my coffee and my smile, as you always point out. My little, remember coffee? I drink it, goes up.
oh yeah.
Okay, but like, I was like, when I was like, I haven't been on the floor. Like, I haven't called the doctor from the floor, like unable to get up with depression.
Yeah.
Or I was like, I haven't we haven't spoken in 6
right,
months.
right.
And I was like,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that was pretty good. That was something.
Sorry, I was laughing because I was remembering have you seen the memes about Jackie O looking like she could enter a sheet metal eating competition because of her mouth?
Like that her mouth is so strong.
That she was like wants to eat sheet metal. Something. When did she pass?
The word pass alone, right? Pass
Yeah.
is very elegant.
Oh, it's really well done.
Right?
I know.
To be like, she passed.
You know, it
Because
is.
you're saying
It's nice.
ASSED, but you're
Passed
also
through.
sort of articulating a word, the past.
You're doing tapping.
No, I was just thinking. I'm just coming back around.
I've never done I've never done tapping. Really? Have you ever?
Well,
committed?
like I feel like several weeks ago I told you I was back into it, but I that was it.
Doesn't
I
it kind of
forgot.
just go anywhere?
I think you got to buy into
This one.
I think you got to buy into doing it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to buy into okay, it's top of head,
Right.
then
Right.
here, then here, then it's here. Like I just think if you are like it's anything,
Yeah.
I think it's about No, I'm just just deciding whether or not to go down
Start
another
tapping?
rabbit hole. When you say rabbit hole, what do you picture?
A hole where a rabbit lives.
See, that's interesting, but a rabbit hole, like going
I
down a rabbit
picture
hole
like
means
the
you
Alice
keep
in
going.
Wonderland.
Yeah, you see
thing.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
you see spirals. I sort of see them in space, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the earth, not held by the earth, not grounded. I see you tumbling through space. I'm doing this silhouette on you.
Huh?
Just this
I know.
height.
My hair is dirty.
This
Yeah.
height. It's like exciting. Well, I always, I get your hair up. Remember when I showed you?
Can you put my hair up for me?
I took a photo of you when your hair happened to be up. Did you have these foolish ideas?
Was that like
you
10
don't
years
understand
ago?
yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
It was at the dinner before you left New York when I told you
Oh
can't
my
rot in
God.
this city forever.
That's right. That's right. You've actually given me
Another speech.
You've given me the best
Me with an
speeches I've ever
impromptu
received.
Speech.
You have given me the 2 best speeches I've ever received.
Oh my God. Well, I mean,
the only one.
I
As if
was
I'm
about
being
to say,
toasted
what
constantly.
can you ask for better? What can you ask for better than being that? I go about myself. I was like, that's pretty good. You know how I'm like, my greatest qualities are
huge.
like, I think like, ordering with me at a restaurant, like,
Mhm.
you can know you're going to get enough food.
Yeah, it's true.
a few key qualities I'm really proud of. That's pretty good. Can be counted on for an impromptu toast. But here's the thing, in a cocktail, I come alive.
Yeah.
What am I to do with that?
You
What am I
gotta
to
keep
do with that?
living. Question about dental hygiene.
Yeah. Oh,
I
we are
heard this
due for
once.
proclaim.
I
We are
know
going
we
to get
are.
molds made. I begged,
I know.
and it's happening. We need to go to this
We need to
dentist.
go.
There's a place we show
Let's
up.
just do it. Then
they
go
do
to
the
dinner
molds.
after.
Yeah.
Well, they can't do us at the same time. Maybe they have other. Maybe they can't. It's one guy.
I think, very least back to back.
Dental hygiene question. I heard this once. I don't know if it's real.
What, every 12 hours? You taught me.
No,
that.
no. That's real for sure. Breaking up the bacteria cycle. This is what I don't understand is real. Waking up in the morning. I'd like to pretend. Oh, I wake up in the morning. I'm drinking coffee before I brush my teeth. I don't brush my teeth then drink coffee. What do you do?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, great.
Joking. Yeah.
So what I've heard.
Fresh out of bed.
Yeah, I know.
First of
What
all, to
I've
me,
heard-
the coffee is a mouth rinse of its own.
Yeah,
I'm
of
like
course,
bringing this acid.
So I don't know where I heard this or what, but something about that you really need to like brush your teeth severely first thing in the morning because your heart and everything is like detoxifying and all the plaque and shit is like off gassing in your mouth. And then when you drink coffee, you just wash it back down your throat into your heart again.
That sounds like
Right.
that sounds like someone was trying to fill in their content
How
calendar.
come
Am
when
I
you
right?
eat, it doesn't get in your heart? That's a huge question.
You know what I mean? Someone. Wait, what? How does
I
it?
can't-
Like someone
When
was
you
like,
eat,
we
it
gotta
doesn't get
add
in
a
your
few
heart?
Concerns to this. How
Where
does
is
the
my
food not
heart?
land to the heart?
You think go. It's just washing your heart. The food is
Right.
bang, bang,
Right.
bang, hitting your
Well,
heart.
sticking to the
Your
ribs.
heart's encased
The other thing is
behind
sticking in the ribs.
What sticks to the ribs?
Well, that's the other. Like they're always like the oatmeal, warm oatmeal in the winter. You need something that sticks to your ribs.
I love
I
that.
just found that very pleasing.
Yeah.
But where the hell is the heart in relation to the esophagus?
It's
and all
just
this?
kind of crazy.
This is why
The
I
heart's
Google
just
anatomy
in
at
there.
night.
The heart's
it's all
just like,
just in
don't
there.
touch me.
Well, the heart is connected
Just
to all of
imagining touching
the,
my heart.
arteries and veins pumping.
Are you donating your body to science or what?
Depends. Not just any asshole. I will vet the scientist
The
first.
bodies exhibit.
only if I get to pick my position in advance.
Bodies exhibit. What happened there? It was shuttered because they had.
Because there was questions about
Like, it was like
It was like just
and it was like subjects of the
I
state.
came across more anatomical. Like I think it was, I forget, it was an app. I was soaring through the body from all angles,
And as you
understanding,
know, I want to remain on the outside.
and yet you ask questions.
I'm
Like
curious.
your heart.
I know food won't hit my heart when I eat, but it is weird that it doesn't. That's all I'm
also
saying.
like heartburn. What's going on there, right?
Remember when I needed Prilosec? When I had heartburn for the first time and I thought something was horribly wrong? Then I
it was
took
just
over the
heartburn?
counter Prilosec and I was like, the power of medicine.
Medicine when it
Thank
works.
you, scientists.
I know, when it
They're in the
works.
factory figuring it out.
When they were loading me up after my nut allergy,
Yeah,
there was like this. You're like,
totally. I know. Completely.
when the shit works.
Yeah.
I have that with Advil sometimes. I'm like, there's no way it's knocking this out. There's no way it's taking this headache out, and then it does.
I know. Well, Advil's crazy. I want an Advil shirt.
It's
I want an Advil hat.
Advil feels also you're very Advil.
I love Advil.
Yeah. And I feel
just
I'm
feel so
Advil too,
safe.
but you're like almost like
Advil makes me emotional.
Yeah.
I
No,
just think it's amazing.
God, I would love for us to be accidentally happened upon as like if we were
Get
subjects.
Advil here
I would love
to be the faces of Advil.
to be the face of Advil.
If there is a person in the Advil marketing department with an imagination and a heart,
Yeah.
they will be calling
and a spirit and an
us
intellect.
immediately.
We
Way to
are
bring
the face of
back.
Advil. We are the face of we're Jewish women with headaches. Okay.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but yeah.
Okay. I'm soaring at the idea of us.
I want to write
getting in Advil.
the musical, and this is the world we're in now. Let's make
Sure.
a movie about how great Advil is.
Yeah, the origin story, but
Yeah.
Advil finding her way. You are
That
Advil.
Advil was
You're
invented by a pushy
Advil.
housewife. I'm Advil.
Then
Yeah,
I realized, no,
I
wait,
feel
you're
that.
not Advil, actually.
No?
Advil's not effervescent enough.
Yeah. Thank you.
What are you?
Military.
You're an
surgeon.
Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah. I
No.
used to take.
Oh,
By the way,
I can't believe we never played this game.
my obsession with Mad Men caused me to drink Alka-Seltzer a lot.
Because they're always drinking it?
Yeah, it was like the hangover thing.
Oh, right.
Oof. What is an Alka-Seltzer?
It's
Ibuprofen?
like-
And then something for the stomach too?
No, I think it's just an anti-acid thing.
I thought there's pain relief. I think there's pain relief. I'm pretty sure it's ibuprofen. It's for
We'll have to look
headaches
it up
too.
at home because we're almost
Gotta
at the end of our
revisit.
episode.
Gotta revisit Mad Men. Gotta go back to episode 1.
Always go back. All right, I love you.
Love you.
Having an automatic car, that's class. Having smooth CVT with paddle shifters, that's outclass. Presenting the new Honda Amaze that comes with Honda Sensing ADAS technology, Honda Connect with 5-year subscription, smooth CVT with sporty paddle shifters and many more outclass features. So book your test drive today, the all-new Honda Amaze, here to outclass.